been a while since we've done this, but today I'm going to go onto Reddit and look at r/battle stations and maybe a couple other subreddits to look at and either roast or just review different setups from different people. Now, there's several steps to a good setup. The setup itself, what's involved, personalization, right? If you just have a white desk with some monitors and a keyboard and a mouse, there's nothing personalized there. There's nothing that makes that you, and that's boring. Your setup needs to have something. But there's also something to be said about the ambiance, the room you're in, and the area around it. If you have a window with a great view, that adds something to the setup because of that. Like this first setup we're gonna look at. This is incredible. The singular, what looks to be almost floating monitor. Like, there's only one picture, but I cannot see, is this the monitor arm right here and it like comes up and over? I don't know. I don't know how this is floating there. These speakers, the wood accents from the speakers to the desk, the plants over here to the right, and look at this view. Look at this view. That's a sword. But look at this view. You've got the custom mouse pad. That's a TechSource mouse pad. You've got the katana. You've got the wood accented wrist rest for your keyboard. You've got this, like, I don't know what you call these light bulbs, but this lamp is sick. I also love the background on his monitor. It looks so good. Like, this is the definition of, like, peak setup, right? This is what all of us dream to obtain. I say that, and then immediately another setup that looks like a render. Obviously, dude's into keyboards. He's got 3 of them here plus this one. You've got this, it looks almost like a nuclear alarm clock right here. I don't know what that is, but it's intriguing. These lights are super cool. The phone stand is great. Probably a wireless charger. Can't tell though, but probably. It looks like everything's built into this desk, which is a fire way to go about life. I can't lie. I don't know if that's like a wrist rest for your mouse hand. That's a little weird, but like, do you? The plants, the wall panels, all of this, the custom, like the personalization to make this feel like an actual person uses it and that it's not just a desk with a computer is so good. With that said though, where is the actual PC? I know I had this same issue with the last one. Like, what is that? Like, I don't know where, is it running off this laptop? Like, where's the computer? Is that the computer? I genuinely don't know. I will never understand these monitor lights though. They're very weird. But hey, that's just a theory. Okay, okay, it's a projector. I was so intrigued. I'm like, dude, if that's your view, that's insane. It's not. It's a projector. Don't hate it though. I like the projector of the window because you're like stuck in a basement for sure. Look at the duct from the roof. You're in the basement, but I mean, you got the couch. You got your multiple setups. Now, my question is this for multiple people, or are these like just one person? But you've got like this. Is that a Galaxy Fold? Okay. You've got your like gaming setup and then your like editing setup or like recording area. I'm not sure what area's what, but this is the type of setup where there is a bit of customization, but it also just feels like a studio where you walk in and it's not set up for you. It's set up for like everybody in the world to be able to use. And that's really weird. I love this area here, but once you get to the desk, it gets a little less personalized. Using the projector though, as a way to project onto the wall, like images behind you, that's a sick idea. I love that. I'm going to take notes. Write that down. See, now this might be my favorite one. What do you call it? Is it retro wave? The vaporwave, like pink and blue, I love. If you can't tell by my background here. And I love these like fake textured wall panels. They were very overused, but now nobody uses them, and I think that's the wrong amount. I think everybody using them is the wrong amount, and I think nobody using them is the wrong amount. There's got to be this middle ground, and it looks so good. The blue lights up top with the painting and the plants, the vaporwave color scheme. Oh, it's so good. The only thing I personally don't love about this setup, the only reason I wouldn't rate it as a 10 out of 10, well, there's two. Number one, I don't like, for what it is, I don't like the wood finished tabletop. I also use an IKEA countertop, but mine is like black and white speckled. It's supposed to look like a stone. It's not. But that's what I use because it fits more in the room and in the vibe. To me, it doesn't fit the vibe of this room to have the wood paneled desk, but also I get people enjoy it. Also, I know I'm a little overkill having 4 monitors, but I don't feel like one is enough for like any human. Like if I'm playing a game, the fact that I have to minimize my game to do anything else would drive me insane. I'd want at least one more. Now I know I have 4 right now. I'm a bit of a psycho. That's okay. Now we're on r/average battle stations. And this, while not being a bad battle station, this is what I mean. Like, people's allocation of money is weird. I get that this is a small desk, but you have extra thousands of dollars of equipment here. Choosing the smaller Shure, whatever this miniature version of the microphone is, and spending the extra $150 to get the XLR version to make it a $300 microphone so that you can run it to, you know, a $200 audio setup, but then having one kind of cheap Asus monitor, that's bad budgeting. Those are nice speakers. They're not super expensive, and neither are the DT990 Pros. I can't get mad at those. This is probably a $300 keyboard. Like, I don't understand the theory here. And then this is what I mean by one of those setups with, like, no customization. I love hanging the PlayStation on the wall. I find that tilted webcam very interesting. But, like, I get, yeah, there's a car and a mini plant. But I get going for minimalism. But I don't understand being afraid to personalize a setup. Now, this is using the space you have to the max. That is a very small desk to fit everything that's on it. This has got to be the weirdest monitor I've ever seen. It's so square. It's very strange for modern day life. I love that Discord is currently booting up. But like, this is missing a lot of personalization. You got the little figure up here. But like, there's something that feels nice about this setup. It feels like a person. I don't know what's different. Don't ask. Maybe it's a lighting thing. Maybe I care more about lighting. I don't know. This figurine's doing something. But like, this does feel like your average streamer setup almost. Or like, they don't have a camera, so maybe it's not a streamer. This might just be your average gamer, and that feels correct too. Using a good microphone is not specifically for streamers or YouTubers. Anyone can use a decent microphone, right? Okay, part of this has to be a joke. There's no way you're using a Xbox 360 as a mouse pad, but I could totally see you using one as a monitor stand. I kind of love that. All right, this is where we're going to finish this video, and this is the van life battle station, and I love it. I've considered doing the van life thing. You just travel everywhere. Don't love the chair, obviously. I feel like we could do a better chair. Like, in this same spot, you could put any chair. It doesn't need to be this one. You can buy, like, stoppers instead of wheels for other chairs. Or, what I would do, still buy your Secret Labs chair or your, like, Logitech Herman Miller M-Body or whatever, and then just like strap it to the desk when you try to go anywhere so it can't move. That would be my plan. I love the plants kind of growing. I don't think they're real plants, but the plants that look like they're growing out of it. Yeah, you could do a little more personalization, but I don't know if you can, seeing as this is in a van and you have to drive places. I love the little area for the dog. It bugs me, though. Why does the dog need its little area? Why can't it live on the bed? But, like, this is cool. This is the dream, ladies and gentlemen, the dream. I don't know if that's true, but it's an interesting idea, and I like it. And, okay, this one's cool just because I always enjoy trying to figure out how people will use, like, the weird rooms in their house with the, like, slanted walls. Using the fake bricks that just curve with it, I kind of love that. This shelf that is, like, tipping on you. If you put a drink there, it would just spill. I love that. The personalization here, even though I don't know what a lot of this stuff is, it's personalized. Love that. I don't know why his microphone arm doesn't have a microphone. That's interesting to me. That computer looks incredible. I wish there were more pictures. This is a cool setup, and I love the, like, this monitor being straight ahead at you and this one looking down at you. That's so smart. I think that camera angle has to be so ass, though. Oh, that's 2 computers for some reason. Love that. And Goku. It's been fun to look at some cool setups again. I think in the future, I want to do more of the getting people to send in pictures of their setups. Didn't have time for once I decided I wanted to do this video. So keep an eye out on Twitter and in my Discord server for me to put out a post asking people to send me pictures of their setups to look at, talk about, judge on the internet. If you want to be that, make sure you join the Discord. Follow me on Twitter. Make sure you're subscribed here so you see the next time I upload, which will be tomorrow at this exact time. That's what I do. But without further ado, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.